Now, one could, of course, choose not to waste time on Putin's latest lie, but the ghoul has set himself up so foolishly that it's simply impossible to resist wiping one's feet on his bald head. He spouted a record amount of gibberish. Well, you already know, right? About how he declared the Burevestnik missile to be the cutting edge of technology and a scientific breakthrough. The Burevestnik does have a certain antiquarian value. And for historians of nuclear weapons and rocket science, it might indeed be quite interesting. But Putin's second statement was even funnier than the first. He didn't just announce the encirclement and blocking of Ukrainian armed forces divisions in Pokrovsk and Kupyansk, but also invited the media to admire the spectacle. There's a problem here because this encirclement exists only in the old ghoul's imagination. Yes, the situation in Pokrovsk is very difficult, I would say nasty. There are desperate battles, but there isn't even a whiff of any encirclement. Tiny groups of orcs periodically infiltrate the city. They are turned into corpses. But the Russian command keeps sending new and new and new waves of cannon fodder to saturate the ruins. And with their corpses, they just add to the stench and filth. So President Putin almost immediately decided to play what he considers to be a truly brilliant game by inviting, among others, members of the international foreign media to travel there to the town of Pokrovsk. Let me explain exactly what that place is and why this particular offer really isn't worth even 2 cents. After carefully packing a relatively small bus with approximately 10 to 15 journalists, all of whom were wearing protective body armor and were visibly scared to death, they would then be driven, often in silence and with a sense of anxiety, to the nearest military headquarters. And there, at that location, some of them, a mushroom in a helmet would give them a long speech. Well, you'd hear some cannon fire somewhere in the distance, and everyone would get the feeling that they were right there on the front lines. And the mushroom would tell them how successfully they are encircling the enemy. And that's it. In reality, this statement is worth just about 2 cents, and the whole performance can be staged, well, really, without any problems at all.